Look at this. You can see there are metal shavings from this thing, from this aluminum, all over my desk. Holy crap. What's up? This is Richie from the Where We Wild YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be testing out this fishing line spooler from, I don't know if it's THKFISH or THKFISH, but yeah, I got it on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I think it was around like 15 bucks, something like that. And I'm going to just give it a shot, man. I'm going to spool up this old school Shimano Castaic reel with some Seaguar basics. This is pretty good stuff for the price, I must say. I've been using it a lot lately, and obviously it's not the best, but it's definitely not bad for 10 bucks. I'll tell you that much. All right, so let's get into this, man. Comes with that little velvet bag. That's cool. All right, what do we got in here? This is pretty simple. All right, so it just comes with this clamp, and you just kind of clamp it on your desk or your table or whatever. And then this thing just kind of screws on into that. Cool. Sorry for the high-pitched metal sound. All right, and then you just fire your spool on here. It comes with some springs and some clips and stuff like that. So I'm gonna set this thing up, pretty simple. Set it up on the desk and throw a spool on there and see what happens, man. Let's go. So I got this thing pretty much together, very simple. You just screw that thing in there and you just screw it onto your table. I have a nice keyboard / mouse pad up here ready, so it helps protect it. And on the inside of this thing, you got some rubber type stuff on the circle part to help protect your desk, and then on the very back of it to help protect the lip of your desk. So let's just fire this thing on. Tighten her up a bit. I'm not gonna over tighten it and snap my desk in half, but tighten it a good amount. I don't want this thing moving on me. All right, so that's all set into place. I guess you gotta just tighten this nut down a little bit and then kind of figure out, like, yeah, how to get it. There we go. So that's pretty darn tight right there. I want it like straight pointed at me. All right, well, first let me show you what it has here. It comes with these little rings first, these little black rings, and then these clips here where you put that on and then you tighten this little wing nut there. Little spring. And then this little piece here that kind of sits in the spool. Now, the one thing I will say, this thing is made out of like aluminum, I guess. And so it starts to scratch up on you. But, you know, is what it is, 15 bucks. So this side I'm just gonna leave alone. This is all tightened in. You got the black O-ring behind it to support it, then the spring, and then this piece that sits in the spool. So I'm gonna grab the old spool here. And you always want your line to come off the top. So let's find where this piece of tape is. Should be in here somewhere. Okay, super. All right, so we want that coming off the top. So let's find something to, will this just poke a hole right through for us? Might need to cut a little. Oh, you know what? Let's just help it out a little bit. Poke a hole in the middle there. That'll help. All right, so we want this line coming off the top here. And we're just gonna slide this on through. Bust it through that plastic crap. All right, so you see how that has the spring on it, so you can adjust the tension. So first thing you're gonna put on is this piece right here, pointed in, so it can sit in that spool. Just kind of like smash it in there a little bit. Then you got your spring. And then you got this wing nut here. Just gonna loosen it up a little bit so it fits on. And then, you know, depending on how tight you want it, you just kind of like measure how tight you want it. It's a little too tight. That's about right there. So you just tighten that wing nut down. And then for the little safety, you just throw that rubber O-ring back on there. All right, so we're ready to go, man. I just gotta tie this thing onto my reel and we'll start cranking on this thing. So I got the line tied on my spool here. Got another camera set up on the thing so you could see it. I'm just gonna start reeling this in. Just take up some slack here. And I might have to adjust the tension, but let's see what happens. All right. I'm just gonna start cranking this on. Nice. Tension's really good. I might be able to tighten it up just a tiny bit, but it's actually pretty damn good. I don't want it too tight. It definitely makes a lot of noise from all the metal on there. I'm just kind of going slow. I'm sure I could really crank if I wanted to. I'm just trying to get it nice and even. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to tighten up the tension a little bit. So I'm going to loosen this and just kind of push it in just a little bit more. Tighten it back up, slide that O-ring back. Let's give that a shot. All right, let's see what this tension's like now. That's pretty sweet. Seems to be going on pretty smooth. Not bad. It's definitely keeping good tension. That's cool. This is way better than asking your girl to do it, I'll tell you that. Babe, hold this for me. Hold it tighter, babe. You gotta hold it tighter. Gotta hold it tighter. More tension, babe. More tension. This definitely beats the hell out of that. It's loud and obnoxious, but it's working very well. Yep. I'm gonna have to tighten my drag up. There we go. This is a big spool. I'm just gonna keep cranking here. There's a nice little flow right there. See, it's a little loud. Not so bad though. Not so bad. Not bad, man. We're getting there. Got a little ways to go on that lip. Just gonna keep cranking. Really holding tension well, I must say. I was checking out those other ones that like come with like half a fishing rod and like they spin and stuff for spinning reels, but I just figured like, where am I gonna put that thing, man? I don't want that thing laying around. So I decided to go with this. Damn, dude, this spool is huge. I wonder if there's enough line on this. I think it was 200 yards. It's definitely cranking it on. Nice and smooth. So funny, I put this thing on like this old pistol grip rod. So funny, dude. This is an old school reel, man. It's like 90s, I guess. Early 90s, late 80s, something like that. Nice, smooth, constant flow. I like it. This is actually the first casting reel. I used this thing once before when I first got it on a spinning reel, and it works really well. Casting reel is even easier. All right, it's kind of loading up a little more line on this side of the reel. That may be my fault. I don't know if you can see that. The lip is shorter than it is over there. So that's interesting. Could be how I'm holding it, honestly, because I'm holding it this way. So, just so I could show the camera. I think I'm almost out of line too. I think that's just about it. And I may have been going too fast with it. This thing definitely works. I'm just gonna put this whole damn spool on. That's a lot of line, son. A lot of line. There you go. Actually, it evened out pretty well. We gotta be almost done here. Yeah, here we go. And game over. Wow, that spool was perfect. All right, man. That looks pretty damn good, I must say. There's a little more lip on that side than this side. A little bit. You can see it. But not bad. That was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Cool, man. Whoa, that's interesting though. Holy crap. Look at this. You can see there are metal shavings from this thing, from this aluminum, all over my desk. Holy crap. That's kind of not cool, man. But I guess, you know, if you're out in your garage or whatever, you know, it's not as big of a deal, but it could possibly be a little dangerous. Like if you're right up on it, could shoot something in your eye or something. I was like way far back, but yeah, I don't know. That's a little weird. I'm sure you can see those metal shavings. Is that nuts or what? Damn. So this thing, you know, it definitely works well, you know. Let's cut this thing off. Get rid of this line here. Put that down. Wow, that's interesting, man. All right, well, this thing worked fairly well. I am not a fan of those metal shavings down there. That's a little weird. But, you know, like I said, if you're out in your garage or something like that, maybe it's better. But whatever, I'll vacuum it up. It's not the biggest deal, but it's, you know, a little weird. I can't tell where it's coming from. So like this spins here. So is it getting ripped from there? Is it getting ripped from over here? I don't know. Now they sell another one too that I think has plastic parts, rubber or plastic. So maybe that might be more quiet and not give you metal shavings like that. But you know, kind of is what it is, man. It worked really, really well. I'm just, I'm a little surprised that it's just ripping metal off like that. So that's just a little weird. Works pretty well, man. I'm not too mad at it. Definitely better than asking the missus to hold a spool for you, right? So yeah, that wraps it up, man. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. And if you're into this sort of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. We put a new video out every week. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Later. If you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to check out the rest of the Where We Wild YouTube channel, where we post a brand new video every week. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new adventure. Thanks for watching.